Welcome to 843 TV. I'm your host, Carrie Smoot Manning with the Village Spa.
And I'm Jacqueline Dix with WHHI-TV.
And today we're here in the beautiful Mitchellville Room, one of the many renovations that happened here at the beautiful Westin. And we are here, and our first guest is going to be Miss Charlie Clark. She's the Vice President of Communications here at the Hilton Head Island Bluffton Chamber of Commerce with some very exciting news again, as always, with the Island Chamber. And then
our next guest was Miss Mary Briggs with the Hilton Head Symphony Orchestra. They have an incredible season coming up and so many great events that everyone should check out because it's just fascinating and there's a lot that they're going to do for the community. We're really excited to share it with you.
And then last but not least, we have Miss Laura Von Harten, She's with the Beaufort County Council, and she's here to discuss kind of a hot topic about the waste and what is going on with that and all of our growing pains. So that'll probably answer a lot of questions that have been in the news lately.
Absolutely.
So make sure that you join us for our 843 TV,
where communities come to speak.
843 TV, where the Hilton Head Symphony Orchestra comes to speak.
843 TV, where Defusky Island comes to speak.
843 TV, where the Hilton Head Island Bluffton Chamber comes to speak.
843 TV,
where communities come to speak.
Welcome to 843 TV. We're here now with Miss Charlie Clark. She is the Vice President of Communications at the Hilton Head Island Bluffton Chamber of Commerce. How are you this morning?
Good, good. Glad to be here.
So we have some more very exciting news for the Hilton Head Island Chamber. Tell everybody what national honor you guys received again.
We are very excited to once again be the National Chamber of the Year.
Yay!
Yay! I know. We were very thrilled to get this honor. It's not an easy one. It's a three-peat for us, and there are only a couple of chambers in the nation who've ever accomplished that task. And just to give you an idea, there are 6,000 chambers in the country. And there's a select few who are actually invited to apply for this award. You have to meet certain criteria for your financial management, for your retention. It matters if you're retaining members. Are you keeping them? Are they happy? Are they satisfied? You hit those numbers and they say, okay, we'll let you apply now. And then you go through a pretty grueling application process where you have to talk about your programs and your board and your development process and your membership services. Really a thick binder that goes along with a lot of other great competition. You send that off, and then from there they chose finalists, and we were a finalist. And then the next part is a pretty interesting, about 2/3 of the scoring comes from a personal interview.
Really?
Yeah, actually going in a panel of your peers. These are folks who know this industry, who know about what's going on, asking you those questions, the tough questions, and then voila, they come out and National Chamber of the Year. So it means a lot to us. It means a lot to our members. You know, it's not us really who won it. It's
well,
a community award, you know? No, definitely. Our members, our leadership, our volunteers. It takes hundreds of volunteers to make it happen. So it's something I think the whole community can be proud of, to have the National Chamber of the Year in their backyard. So we're thrilled.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, we're thrilled.
Well, something else we can be proud of, we're here at the National and Local Historic Exhibit. How did that come about?
We are so glad to be here. You know, the Westin Resort has just put forth this phenomenal exhibit in partnership with the Mitchellville Preservation Project, and it's a phenomenal, on the second floor of the Westin. If you come, you're going to get a great background, a timeline really of Mitchellville. You know, we have such a rich history here, and I think there's a lot of folks, locals as well, who don't really have an idea of what that history is. And so if you really want to get a grasp on the history of the island and the Low Country, it's so amazing. This is the place to come, the Westin Resort. They've got a great way you can kind of take it all in, and some amazing artifacts up there as well on the second floor of the hotel. I know it's been really popular with visitors as well who know this destination for its golf and its tennis and its beaches, but its history is often what gets lost in the shuffle, and people don't realize just how rich that history is. So we're thrilled to be at the Mitchellville exhibit here today at the Westin to kind of build a little awareness of that, and hopefully folks will come out and take a look at it. Yeah, it's great.
Do you find that travelers are looking for this unique cultural experience?
You know, it's interesting. We survey our travelers a lot. You know, we want to know what is it that brings you to this destination? What is it that makes you stay and come back? About 70% of people who come back again. And historical and cultural travel is really on the rise. People want to immerse themselves in the destination that they're in. You know, there's some obviously who are here just to do the beach and do the other things that we have to offer, but then they really want to know, what's this place all about? And I have yet to ever meet a visitor who wasn't surprised. Oh, I didn't know that about Hilton Head. I didn't know about the Gullah history of Hilton Head and Mitchellville and the rich history that backs this up in terms of the Civil War and before then. So yeah, we find it something of high interest to our visitors. And so I think the Mitchellville project goes a long way in making sure that that history is preserved and presented in a way that's respectful as well.
Well, in addition to all of these fantastic things that Hilton Head has going on, you're in the midst of another exciting promotion. Can we call it a view from 40,000 feet? Tell us more.
40,000. We are so excited. You know, we are going to be featured in the December issue of U.S. Airways Magazine. And that's pretty great when you consider, I mean, airlines are the ultimate captive audience, right? You're on a plane at 40,000 feet. I don't know too many people who don't take that magazine out of the backseat pocket and read through it. So we're excited once again to be featured in U.S. Airways Magazine. They have merged with American, as most people know. And so this is sort of the last hurrah for that one. And we love being in that December issue because it's the busiest month of the year for airline travel. So it means a lot of folks are going to be exposed to this destination. And of course, you know, we're bucking for the cover, so so hopefully that'll happen as well. It's really pretty exciting. I've been on flights where people have been reading about Hilton Head in the seat next to me, and I'm like, yes, that's fantastic. That's exactly what we want.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, not that necessarily one season around here is any busier than the next, because we've been incredibly busy for a solid few years, it seems like. But in the upcoming fall season, you guys always have tons of events going on. What do you have slated for this fall?
You know, it's been a busy summer, and we tend to not, as a chamber, do as many events in the summer because of that. Everyone's so busy greeting and our guests and, you know, giving our hospitality out to the world. So we tend to sort of kick in fall for the local business community and what's happening there with some of our biggest events like State of the Region, Taste of the Season, you know, Chamber Ball will be coming in. But coming up here on September 22nd, we're pretty excited. We've got Peter Greenberg coming to town. Peter Greenberg is the travel correspondent for, everybody's seen him on the Today Show and on CBS This Morning. And if there's something going on in travel, Peter's usually there. He's a great travel journalist. He's got a new show coming up called The Travel Detective, which he is going to be shooting here on Hilton Head Island next month. He has another great show on right now called The Royal Tour, where he takes heads of state. He just did a great interview with Benjamin Netanyahu of Israel, it's actually Netanyahu who's showing you his own country. So he's just so well versed in travel, and he's just such a tell it like it is travel guy. So we're excited to see him here. He has a love and affinity for Hilton Head Island. He's been a friend to Hilton Head over the years, and we're thrilled to have him shooting here on September 22nd. So that's something people will definitely want to get their reservations in for pretty soon, because it's going to book up. It's going to go very quickly.
You know it too.
Yeah, exactly.
So where can our viewers go if they need more information?
The best place to go is HiltonHeadBlufftonChamber.org. That's the one-stop shop to get all the information from your National Chamber of the Year.
Which is so exciting yet again. Well, we never have enough time, but thank you for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
And make sure that you come right back, as we have more 843 TV.